Ooh.
We're official.
Right. Let me check and see if we are on.
Do you want to check the quality? Is there any way to do that? Like if it's like so bad?
Yeah, I'll check.
Now you guys are fine. Now you guys are moving and whatnot. Before you guys were all stopped and whatnot.
Probably because we were on the non-free one.
Oh, what a difference! But
yeah, I'm sure that's what that was.
Difference is night and day. But hey, it is what it is. It's all good. All good.
We are live. All right, hey everybody, welcome to. I know I gotta change the bottom, but it says 2023 live stream. I'm gonna change that. But welcome to a summer 2024 update. Has nothing to do with 2023. You got me, Rob, from Making Spirits Bright. You got Alex from the Infla channel. And then, of course, you've got Josh from Josh the Inflatable and Tractor Guide channel. So today we're just going to kind of go over everything that, and there's been a lot that's been released and talked about since we last did our live stream. So there's a lot to talk about, but we're just going to go over everything that's that we've been doing and talk about what's been coming out. And then we're going to rely on you guys too in the chat box to kind of help steer the stream. So the more lively the stream is, the longer, or the chat box is, the longer the stream will last. So if you have questions or comments or something you know that we don't know or some extra details, that just helps make the live stream even better. So we'll go around the table and just kind of talk about real quickly what we've been doing since the last stream, anything new we've picked up, and so on. And I'll go first. I mean, I've just been really busy. And so I haven't, as you know, I haven't released any videos in quite a while. But there will be some coming soon. I've got one that I hope to film tomorrow on the new, well, it's not new, but the remake of the Colossal Santa that's sold at Yard Inflatables. And it is actually right behind me. A little sneak peek. Right here, big giant box.
I want to get one.
It is, I will just tell you this, it is 100% worth the price. You're looking at colossal fabric. It has a YEF 200.
Mm-hmm.
And that particular inflatable, Josh, when did that come out? When did the original ones come out?
The one holding the North Pole sign came out in 2011 at Lowe's, remade in 2012 at Walmart, and then 2013 at Kmart, only at select Kmarts. Then there's a similar one of that has a bag next to it, holding the present that was sold at Lowe's in 2012. That particular one came out sometime around 2013, 2014 era. It contained tire exclusive, but now Yarn Flavors has it.
Yeah, so I had the 2011 version from Lowe's. It was one of my absolute favorite inflatables ever. And then I sold it. I don't remember why, but I sold several inflatables at one point in time, and that was one of the ones that I sold. And I've wanted one ever since, but Alex keeps buying them off of eBay. So
Yeah, good job.
I'm not a scalper. I'm just a very avid collector.
Oh, I can't. I do the same with Vikings. So,
well, and they're expensive, and so this one is only 140.
Josh buys the whole lineup, so I think we need to start with that if we're really getting real.
That's true.
Yes, I do. Oh, almost the whole lineup, 99.99%.
But it's only $149, no tax. You do pay for shipping, but it comes in a huge box.
You pay for shipping now? I didn't know that.
You do, but I have no issues with that because that box had to cost quite a bit to ship.
Wait, you have to pay for shipping now?
I did.
Probably because of that box. It would make sense.
I thought they got rid of, normally it's just you pay the retail, there's no tax or anything with them.
Probably because of that box, I would guess.
There's no tax, but he needs to charge for shipping or he's going to lose money. Because that was 19 pounds. And it was 20 by 25 by 13. So
Yeah, I've heard great things about it. People were messaging me to get it, and I just right now all the stuff that's about to drop, I'm having to
Yeah,
delay it a little bit.
yeah.
yeah, but it's 100% worth it. So that's my next review coming up.
I hope they don't sell out.
What?
Does it have air pockets?
There was 13 left.
If it gets down to like 3, then I'll probably go for it.
Yeah, me too. But does it have air pockets or no?
I haven't looked at it that close. I just checked the fabric and the fan.
Yeah, I mean that's a well-made inflatable. Like if you want something that's gonna last, that's one. Because like
If
they get down 3 or 5.
it's expensive, everything is. The fact that that's $149 is kind of mind-boggling, to be honest with you.
No, it's fantastic.
So hats off to Yard Inflatables for selling at that price. I hope they make some money off of it.
Oh yeah,
Can't be a ton. Can't be a ton.
They're making killing and whatnot. Some inflatables are only being made for $8 in China, so they're making a killing. I promise you.
So that's basically it for me. Like I said, I'll have more reviews coming, but I'm being real selective about what I get this year just because of space issues. So there won't be as many reviews, but I'm going to just put more effort into the quality of each one. So yeah, that's my update. Well, Josh, it's your turn now. Let it rip.
Can we talk about at home real quick?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Do you want to talk about it now, or do you want to wait for the slide?
Let's talk about it now. Where is everything? Where is all the Jemmy stuff? The only thing we've seen is that black tree and that spider. Where is everything else? Here's what happened. I think everything got delayed in the boats and stuck in China because remember what happened in 2022? Everything got delayed till late August, early September. I think that's going to happen again this year. No problem. So I think that's going to happen again this year. What do you guys think about that?
I'm not surprised. I figured the tree would be the last one to arrive, but I don't know. I honestly haven't given it too much thought. Like I'm really excited to get the tree, but because of everything else that's been revealed and things that I'm going to end up reviewing very soon, it's kind of in the back of my mind. But
me too.
I'm still excited for it.
Since it's not for sale now, it's not on the top of my list. Like, I got other things to worry about as opposed to that and whatnot. Then Lowe stuff is going to be coming out soon. We'll be getting Lowe stuff within a month. And if At Home doesn't have their stuff, well, too bad, so sad, Then Walmart stuff will be soon. Then BJ stuff and whatnot, Still need to check them out. Which, all right, I want to ask you guys 2 questions since we're on here. First question is, what do you guys think BJ's is going to have? And then after that question, I'll ask another question. I'm talking Halloween only.
BJ's went from one of my favorite retailers to I barely got anything from them last year because everything got so hard to find.
It's just getting rougher and rougher to get stuff. The one location near me,
they weren't selling everything online like they used to. A lot of it, some of it was in store only, and then not every store got them.
Yes.
Not BJ's.
Yes.
So I missed out on a few things last year. I think I'm trying to think what I got from them last year. I got the Horseman, which was excellent.
That's a nice one.
You
got that tree, that green tree.
Yeah, I got a tree. But I think that's it. I don't think I got anything for Christmas from
You didn't get the 15-foot ghost. You didn't get the turkey. You didn't get you got the new mountain, did you? The one with Sally?
Yeah, I did get that.
Okay. You didn't get did you get the Grinch sleigh? No.
No, that's that. Thank you for saying that. I tried to get that. I could not get it.
Did you get the new snowman? I got the new snow. That was the only one that my DJs had, is that snowman.
I don't think I got the snowman.
That was the only one they had because my VJs they only get like half the flavors and whatnot, and then if you don't get them, they'll be gone within a week or so because everybody that store is always crowded, and then it gets scooped up by resellers and whatnot. And I don't know if anybody.
The one we have up here, it doesn't get all of them. It'll get like if there's 4 inflatables released, it might get 2.
Yeah, that's how mine's like too. Well, and they've been open for 20 years plus. They've been open for a while.
So they went from one of my favorite retailers to like I was just ticked off of them a bunch.
And since we're talking about membership stores, what do you think about Costco and Sam's and whatnot? Costco, they don't really have Inflatables, so I don't pay attention to them. I do peek at them because they do. You never know what might happen every year. But what about Sam's?
Sam's, I'll give Sam's props because. So we'll talk about the Beetlejuice thing, for example.
Yes, that's my favorite inflatable so far this year, no question.
Yeah, at least they're coming out with cool licensed material, like the Harry Potter house last year, and now the Beetlejuice.
Redesign. It's a cool design. I'm glad the Soundbox one came back, but still.
Yeah, I don't really like Beetlejuice as an inflatable, but I appreciate the archway. Like I appreciate that they made that, and I know people will buy it. So
yes.
I tip my hat to them for that. I wish they'd had one more new thing this year that was pretty cool, but they didn't.
Yeah, will come out later within the next week with stores or something. Because I mean, it's possible. Or maybe they'll bring back the dragon or something. Who knows? Because it's funny. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. I know I told Jake and Lucas this, I believe, like a few months ago. I said it would be crazy if Sam's got a Beetlejuice tunnel to replace the Harry Potter tunnel. And it's funny because they got a Beetlejuice archway. I was sort of right, but I was, it's just one of those things like, oh, they got a Beetlejuice archway. But they got that. And so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's animated and whatnot, but it just, I don't know, there's something missing about it. It needs a sound box, if you ask me. That'd be so cool if they had a sound box.
Rob, the slideshow is ready.
Okay.
And then, real quick, what do you think about the floating spider?
Wait, well, it's all in the slideshow.
Okay. Yep.
Well, yeah, it'll be better when they can see it.
Yep. We'll do that.
Do I have the slideshow?
Let me just send a new link.
I don't see it anywhere, so.
I don't have it.
Hopefully. Can I read some of the comments or no?
Yeah, please.
Anything worth repeating?
Yeah, someone says, are you guys going to get the floating spider at Sam's this year? Who's going to get it?
Not me.
No, not me.
I'm gonna, just not right now. Someone says they love Beetlejuice. Someone says hopefully they get a light show for Christmas this year. Let's see.
If I get to 10K, I'll put that as merch.
It's always better with a sound box.
I can just see like I can do a silhouette of a haunted house, but definitely the haunted house.
Soundbox inflatables.
But definitely the Sam's haunted house that did not have a sound box, and just
both of them, and not to mention who loves soundbox inflatables the most, because I have the toilet, I had the red wolf and whatnot. You guys don't have them now, do you?
Nope.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
What the heck was that? All right, you ready?
He's right here. He's right here.
Yeah, if you have it ready to go.
Okay. I'm ready.
I did the most I could, and we can always add more.
20-foot penguin. Yeah, that's possible. That 20-foot. Well, there's a 20-foot elf coming out this year by occasions.
Okay, 2024.
Oh, that looks good.
Summer update.
Yes.
Alex, I'm going to let you narrate this.
Do what?
I'm going to let you narrate this.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
narrating this time.
Yeah, so the first thing that I think we should all discuss, because it was actually up for pre-sale this past Monday or Tuesday. I forget which day it was.
I think it was. I saw it yesterday. So.
Oh, okay. So Wednesday.
Close enough. Go ahead.
Hermie, Sam, and Charlie in the box. So we've got the 8-foot Sam. It's been brought back after what?
20 years.
I did not ban you from the chat. It's been a really long time, 2 decades, and it's finally back. I feel like it's kind of been rumored. I'm sure there are a few people out there who already knew this was coming, but
I knew
It's
that was.
definitely an absolutely amazing surprise to get. We also have a cheap fan Hermie, but it can easily be modified to a base fan. I'm just happy that we get a standalone Hermie. It looks great. Like, it's visually quite pleasing. If you know nothing about the fan, I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 inflatable. And then, Rob, if you want to take a look at the Charlie in the box, it's been on other inflatables before, so it's not super unique to have. Like, it's not jaw-dropping, but it's a great set. You know, if you get all three,
Absolutely.
throw them into a Rudolph display, it's going to look killer.
I want to
I
say
got
this. I
two
predicted
out
an
of
animated one, and I was hoping for an animated one. An
I would
animated
have got
Charlie
him
Brown.
if he was animated.
Yes, that's what I really want. Pop, and they so could have done it. You know, the pop-up Jack in the Boxes, the pop-up whatever teddy bears, all of them and whatnot. They could have so done it, and then maybe they did a prototype one, but it just never came out, and they picked this one because it was cheaper.
But here's the thing.
It's a big missed opportunity not to put. I mean, it's so easy to put a base fan and then just like YF60 little like turn off and on motor, and then bam.
You could still use the discount code to get 10% off.
Light them up.
Yes, sir.
Light it up. But big tip of the hat to Tis Your Season, because we have been asking for, well, Sam and Hermie for years. And so it's nice to see that people have to be listening, because we're going to be talking about another inflatable later on in this stream that we've been talking about for probably the longest. That's finally
We did it.
somebody's listening. And 'Tis Your Season, you know, if you look at their record last year, like they're listening to the community, and they're making stuff that we want to be made. So I hope that they sell well. Like I said,
I got 1,000 of them each, which I'm a little scared about.
Yeah, I got 2 out of the 3. I did not get Charlie in the box just because I have him in the Misfit Island already. And I would have got him if he was animated, but I don't like to duplicate things unless they're like main giant characters like Sam.
Now, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I will, just because it's special. That Sam has been trying to get Sam made for over 3 years, and he's been working with Jimmy for over 3 years trying to get that done. And originally, it was supposed to be done last year. He decided to held it off for this year for the 60th anniversary. And some other things and whatnot. He wanted to do some modifications and some other things and whatnot. So that's what I've been told.
Well, I'm so glad that we have somebody like him in that position.
Oh, I know. Absolutely.
There's somebody saying, let's make a remake of the organ. And the fact that he worked, or is rumored to have worked this hard to get Sam, I really believe that an organ or organ dancers or the original haunted house isn't even off the table. I mean, everything's back on the table.
Anything. You got money, you can do
Sam.
it. You got money, you can do it. I mean,
and also yard inflatables too.
Half dances I have, someone could do that. You say get 1,000 of these or whatnot. You dish out 10 grand or however much it costs to make them. They'll do it, no question.
Yeah, I think.
Alex,
yeah,
if you hit 8,000 subscribers, you need a shirt that mentions 16-foot Sally.
I got to get to 10,000 because I only went at 10,000. I can do merch. So my goal is by the end of the year, I'll do
16-foot Sally next to the 18-foot Vampire Jack.
16-foot Sally and Soundbox shirts.
I love Soundbox.
I will make it, guys. You tell me what you want. I will make it happen.
Oh, I know what I want. A pie in the face from me to you.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Home Depot.
These are recent images. I figured since we'll be doing next week that this is kind of the best, what we got now.
We'll see more next week, we promise.
Yeah,
this is the warehouse.
These have been popping up on Facebook. If you've been following the Facebook groups, I'm sure you're being getting tagged every minute of the day. Oh my God, new Home Depot alert. Lots of people have way too much time on their hands. But the good part is we've got great images, high quality images of the Home Depot warehouse that is stocked to the max. They are completely ready. The hearse is being brought back. That's a big talking point. You can also see on the left side of the screen the new for 2024 pumpkin archway. This is based off the skull archway. I know people will be happy with that. We've got some more images as well. I did not include the skull archway inflatable. I know a lot of people watching, since you care probably more about the inflatables than the animatronics, though.
Yes,
with
yes,
Halloween
yes.
lately, maybe you don't. But there is a big skull archway that's coming. It's nothing too
Short
special,
circuit.
but I do think some people will be interested in that.
It's
And I can
short
find
circuit. Yep.
yeah, I can find an image if we need to, but that's the first image, and then we can move on.
We'll keep it a surprise until next week.
All right, so this next one, the 12-foot Skelly with servo. If anyone watched my video on the Skelly last year, I actually said the logical improvement from here moving forward would be to add servo, and it's really cool that they did it a year later. It's very odd that they announced it's got new eye technology, yet they're releasing one with servo as well. It's kind of, and I wouldn't say stupid, but it's really weird that they would make such a big deal out of the one from earlier in the year and then all of a sudden kind of hide that they were doing this all along. Not really sure. I don't even think
That might be an online only. That's why.
Is this online only?
It might be. If it's a plain brown box, it'll be online only because the way it looks.
Yeah.
It looks like,
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Because remember, if it's a purple box, it'll be in stores. Brown box, it's online only. And it could be. Right. Remember that floating ghost and whatnot. Because usually, sometimes in recent years, they like to do an online only prop and whatnot. So that might be doing with this. So who knows?
Yeah, they're saying Servo Skelly is online only, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why it would be cool to have that in stores.
Probably gonna be 500 or so, 450.
Executive decision on that was to keep it online only. So that was the big bombshell that dropped like early in the morning today or late last night.
Yeah.
Probably very limited stock too.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so we got the hearse image twice. That's my bad. But there's also this dog that was revealed, brand new, that was not seen in the Vegas preview. It reminds me a lot of Sirius Black from Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. It's a really weird dog, but the good part is it's like really unique. Like I haven't seen much like it. It's also a nice departure from like all of Home Depot's skeleton animals. Like you got the cat, the dog, the bird, like etc. This is nice to get like a physical, somewhat alive animal for Halloween, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to talk real quick. We got a new theme this year. Fears through the years and whatnot. That's one of the new themes this year. Instead of like Dead Water or Moonlight Mask or whatever. That's a new hot theme this year that they're doing.
Yeah, the vampire is also a part of that.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely pushing that.
Yeah, so if y'all want to chime in whenever, but on the left side of the screen, we've got a new Scarecrow, which is actually only $100 according to the
that's going to sell.
That's going to sell really well because it looks phenomenal. Like that is a hot looking Scarecrow. And on the right side of the screen is the Knight Dullahan. That is the new junior sized giant Home Depot prop along the line of the Werewolf, Predator of the Night, and now it's the Knight Dullahan. This one will be an immediate pickup for me. I love the Headless Horseman, and I cannot wait to add this to the collection.
What's the thing holding the doll?
The dude?
He's a store buyer. He's a store buyer.
It's like he looks really real. It's very lifelike. All right, ready?
Bob,
ready for this, guys?
Here we come.
Been waiting so long.
Inflatables.com.
Inflatableyards.com.
So I'm assuming is the picture after this the picture I think it is? Okay. So Yard Inflatables this morning released a picture of something that is supposed to be exclusive. But they also released another one that's supposed to be exclusive, but we saw that on.
Nope, that's Seasons. Seasons is getting that second one too.
Second one, but the main one we're talking about. This is the one we've been talking about for years, longer than 16-foot Sally.
Haven't we been campaigning for this one for since we started streaming almost?
Yes, I think this.
You've been saying this one for years, even in your displays too. You've been saying this one too.
Yeah, this one is the one that has been needed the most. I'm super excited about it.
Us.
And
I'm worried how limited it's going to be, but here it is.
It is the mayor's car. Finally.
We got it.
And I don't even care that it's got all the other characters on it. I'm just glad that we got it. You
The
could
way they
easily
did it was right.
you could modify this. You could take all those other ones off if you wanted
Yeah, cut
to.
them off.
Jake,
but honestly,
I
I don't
will
care.
be modifying this immediately.
Yeah, here you go, Jake. Or Noah. Noah's another one. Holiday Master.
Yeah.
He could do that.
Yeah, those characters are coming right off.
Yeah. You send it to Jake. Send it to the works. I call it send it to the works or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
One thing that's stupid is why does Lock and Shock, they have not their mask, but Barrel does. That's the only thing that I really hate about it.
Yeah.
I think
I
Jack
really don't
looks
care.
so
I'm
out
just
of
happy.
place.
Yeah, I know. But the way they did it with the mayor, I think was smart and whatnot. Because you know how like the animation and whatnot. I thought they would always do it with the bubble, with the the clear effect and whatnot. Like the Minion car from years ago, the Minion cars. And
There's always they could have done it.
That would have been better. But I mean, this is still fine.
I know, but like an actual carriage hearse or something like that would have been cool too. But this is better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Yeah,
oh yeah, we'll take it.
I will take it. I'm happy with it. I will gladly put it in my yard with all the other Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
It's good size too, 10 feet long by 8 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fairly large. So
I'd assume. Hopefully, it's got a YEF 125, but maybe not.
Here's the thing that's gonna suck, though. I hope it does, but I'm worried it's gonna have an 80. Here's the thing that sucks. I think the car itself is only 6 feet tall because I think Shock is what makes it 8 feet tall.
Oh yeah, definitely. The car's probably comes 5.5 feet.
But I like how it has the horn, though. That's nice. But I mean,
it's very clever how they used Zero as like the little hood accent piece.
Yeah,
that's really clever. I wish it didn't have Jack, but Jack will be really easy to get rid of and then also repair because it's on the back. So he would be super simple to take off.
I mean, he can go, Zero can go, but I mean, I just can't stand how Barrel has his mask on and the others don't, or vice versa. You know what I mean? But oh well. I mean,
honestly, if you just took off Jack, it would be pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jack is really the only one that must go.
Yeah,
I would take them all off. If you got to take one off, take them all off.
You could even twist Jack. Probably
get him out of here.
You could twist
the bottom. How they do his hand. That depends how it do his hand. If it has a hole there and whatnot, you're screwed. But they just cheap stitch his hand there, then you're okay.
Yeah, I think you could modify him out of it to where you couldn't even see him pretty easily.
They really overdid it, but at least we got it. Just be grateful for
that. We got it. We can screw.
We can shut up about it and talk about 16-foot Sally.
Thanks, Bob. You did good. Thank you, sir. Hats off to you.
Yeah, I sent him a message today, just telling him thanks for going after that one because we've been waiting for a long time.
Did he respond?
What's funny? I question if this was
not respond. Yeah, he didn't, but he looked at it.
He's too busy picking out good designs, more good designs.
I question if this was going to come out last year for the 30th anniversary from this year's season or someone else, and it got canceled. And then he got it for a cheaper price. Because I don't know if you guys know or not. I shouldn't be saying this, but whatever. If you get Inflatables from Jemmy the year after, they get him cheaper. Like, for example, if this gets, let's just say this one, for example. It gets shown at the showroom now, and again next year, you can get it cheaper the next year. Like the second round it's shown, the second year it's shown, you can get it for a cheaper price. Just because it's not new, if that makes sense. I don't know why or how that works, but and especially if it's a remake or whatnot, they're so easy and cheap to make, but it's just that could explain why it didn't come out last year, which sucks. Because it would have been better for the 30th anniversary, but whatever. So far, that's the only Halloween base fan NBC one, too. Lowe's isn't getting any. Home Depot's just getting a cheap fan, Jack, as of now.
Yeah. All right, Sam's Club. Ready?
Oh, I want to talk about Sam so bad.
Boom.
Thumbs up. I love these two. The only thing that sucks is that I wish that Beetlejuice one was a tunnel, and I wish it had a sound box.
I feel like we've seen that on a shirt before.
And a hat too.
Yeah, and a hat.
And a
I'm not
tattoo.
answering that question.
But like I said before, like I like that Sam's Club is coming out with kind of cool stuff like the Beetlejuice thing. I'm not going to pick that one up, but that's just because I don't like how Beetlejuice looks in inflatable form. But I do respect the design of that. I do like that.
He
Spider's
looks
cool too.
terrible.
He
and
does.
inflatable.
He just doesn't look anything.
It's
That's why
kind
I
of like
don't-
Jack. It's kind of like Jack,
Like Jack. That's what I was getting ready to say. That's why I don't like inflatable Jacks.
except
But
the 18-foot one. That one is really good.
yeah, that one's fine. It's huge and makes a statement with its size. But the little ones, like I mean, if you just look at Beetlejuice, he looks horrible.
He really
Especially
does.
the green thing. I get why it's there, but he just looks awful.
We lost Josh, evidently. Got to get him back.
He'll come back on. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad they made it. Like, keep making cool stuff like that. I hope it sells well. The spider, I mean, the spider's cool. It's nice. It's a different spider design. We always get the
I
same
agree.
old spider design.
We really do. Every year, it's the same thing.
Different color, different size.
I do feel that the spider had so much potential, though. Like, isn't this like it's not the first, but like it feels very unique for them to add like a whole bunch of spiders to go along with it. Like, I think that's really cool. It's a lot of fun. The material is also great. The shiny looks awesome, but like the face kind of ruins the whole thing. Like, I cannot stand the face. I wish they just did like the classic spider face and just put that on there, because that would have been better.
Well, it's got like double the fangs. Like, it
just looks just not
to the side and then fangs on the mouth. Like, it doesn't look right. But I do like the Beetlejuice sign. Like, I hope that flashes. That part's cool.
If it doesn't flash, it'd be really easy to put a blinking C7 or 2, however many are in there.
Yeah, but it's just not for me. But I hope it sells well. And they're also doing the Harry Potter house again.
Yeah, I'm honestly considering getting that because I missed out on it last year and I never got to do my modification idea by just cutting Harry off and then putting it in a Christmas display rather than Halloween, because I think it fits Christmas way more.
Yeah.
And it's a really great look. Like, if you don't think of it as Hogwarts, if you look at it and you're like, well, I'm not trying to picture Hogwarts, I'm just trying to look and see at a really cool inflatable haunted house. Like, it's great looking. Like, the gold roof is a first. We've never gotten that before. So I think it's a really nice inflatable, and I hope to get it this year.
Let me let Josh in.
There we go.
All right, you're back.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Lowe's. We got a really cool picture today of something.
Major news today that Lowe's themselves shared. It wasn't a leaked image. It wasn't a warehouse image. This was Lowe's completely intentional on them.
Real quick. Can I say something real quick?
Say it.
About Beetlejuice Archway, because I said it before and I guess the audio cut me off or whatnot. That sign has micro lights.
Does it blink?
Yes, they flash or whatnot. Kind of like like a roller coaster. How they
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's really
like
neat.
that. It's like that. That's what it does. And the spider web has micro lights too.
That sign sounds really cool. I almost wish they would make the sign standalone and you could like dig up a pile of dirt near it or something, or put a tombstone.
Well, they made a prototype tombstone that has the Beetlejuice theme, but no store buyer picked that out, of course, which sucks.
All right, let's get to this cool piece of information because I'm pretty excited.
This is exciting.
Boom.
Yeah, Lowe's just hit us with that today.
There's a lot
Completely out of the blue.
My first thought is that's amazing. My second thought is, where the heck am I going to store that?
My third thought is, holy hell, how much are they asking for it? Granted, they're asking $400 for a non-licensed prop, meaning
I
that
think
with
it'll
this
be
being
$4.99.
licensed, I think this is going to be $500. Yep. I think it's going to be $4.99.
I thought it was a person dressed up as it in it at first, but then I was thinking,
Okay,
I don't-
that's actually really that is valid. That is valid.
It could be, man.
It
Who
really does
knows?
look like a Mickey Mouse you'd see at Disney World just walking around. Like it's got
Yep.
that look to it. It's got the
'Cause, I mean,
shiny
why
eyes.
would they use his hands like that? Someone could have big hands and gloves or whatnot. Who knows?
People are saying it is $500. I'm not sure. Has that been confirmed? Did
Talk is
anyone
cheap.
confirm
Talk
that?
is cheap. I need to see confirmed. Why would they drop something that much? I mean, Lowe's would drop high pricings. I mean, so at home, but you know what that means? It's gonna suck and not do well because the average Joe is gonna pass on it.
I'm not passing on it. Is any Rob? Are you passing on it?
I will if it's half a grand.
I'll probably get it.
I think it's gonna. It's got. I mean,
I
it's
need
just
to
it's
see what
so
it
there's
does.
there's Christmas animatronics. I've been saying this to a lot of people recently. Is that Christmas animatronics is an untapped market. We got the 8-foot Santa last year that was static that didn't do anything at Home Depot. We've been getting these reindeers that are shit. Like we need a servo reindeer, a servo Santa. I mean, Halloween is so dominant right now. If Home Depot took over Christmas, I really do feel like, I mean, it would blow up. And Lowe seems to have gotten a head start with Bumble. Hopefully, Bumble gets the ball rolling and more people try to go after something like this. Hopefully, it sells well. It may not because it's so much. It's going to be so expensive. But I really do think that Christmas animatronics really need to be explored more.
Yeah, I mean, we had the Grinch inflatable that kind of started everything off. Not inflatable, animatronic.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like larger animatronics and just better technology. Like combining servo and Christmas really needs to happen.
But so my question is like, what will it do? Like, it needs to do something for $500.
I mean, I'd assume the arm moves. I would say the light maybe blinks and then it makes sounds like,
Maybe his jaw moves. Who knows?
If his jaw
think his
moves,
jaw
that is
moves.
killer.
I mean, if you look at how it's built, there's room for that.
No, it could totally happen. Can you imagine how big this dude's box is?
Too big. I'm out.
I mean, the zombies, I think it would be bigger than like a 12-foot skeleton box. I think it would have to be.
But I do have a question. So the star is lit up, but the light bulbs around him are not.
That's the problem. There's just too many rumors. We just have to wait until we see it on Lowe's website or in stores.
It's kind of cheap. If they don't light up, that's kind of cheap, but also it'd be so easy just to like put some battery operated lights around them and call it a day. I mean, that'd be so simple.
For $500, it needs to light up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, it's props to them for coming out with something cool like this. I mean, it really does look like you'd see it at Disney World or something.
It does. It does. Josh was so right about that.
Yep. And somebody asked who it's made by. It's made by Techie. Is that how you say that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's techie. It's techie.
Lowe's has a lot of techie stuff. They do a lot of techie stuff, but who knows?
All right. See what's next.
Okay, next.
Just more images of it.
Another picture of it.
You want to come in?
Now it is Rudolph's 60th anniversary, so they're gonna pump out a lot, for Rudolph. So keep that in mind too.
I'll tell you what, though, I would not be shocked if it didn't do anything.
I mean, someone did just say that.
Top.
Like I could see how they're using it to put like under his hand with the tree.
Yeah, I mean, it could not
It's
do
just
anything.
static
It's so big, like it's so huge. It's probably gonna be what, like the body is itself probably 6 feet wide or so. Like it's so big, I could definitely see that happening, but hopefully the price is a little lower if it doesn't move. Probably it won't be, but maybe.
Would you buy it for $500 if it didn't move?
That's a really hard call. That's really hard.
I would absolutely not buy it.
I don't think I would.
I mean, if it doesn't move, like it's got to do something. There's no way it doesn't do.
It lights up. That's what it does.
If it doesn't move, you gotta take $200 off.
It doesn't move. You gotta take $400 off.
If it doesn't move, you got to take $4.99 off.
I mean,
Yeah,
someone's
Make it
saying it's
99
500, 10 foot tall and doesn't move. If we could get that confirmed, that'd be great. But until then, we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not true. I do believe the 500 is true, though.
No, I definitely think the 500 is true.
It
reminds me of,
have we seen that much? Because we've seen 13-foot Jack for $399. What props have we? Well, we've seen a $600 zombie.
Yeah, 13-foot Jack though is a whole different beast. Like as far as
Way too much, way overpriced.
animatronics, like
I don't think it's that overpriced, guys.
I don't think it's overpriced.
I do.
I think you base.
Two.
I personally think you base the price of something on how much of a showstopper it is. Jack was a showstopper.
Oh yeah,
he was how long will it last?
First of its kind.
My
people would come look at Bumble, but gosh, $500. He's not. I mean, he's not $500 cool if he doesn't move.
With snow and
the problem
ice
is you can't hide him like in your store to go back after when the sale starts. He's too big to hide.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Here's my thing though. With snow and ice, you got snow and ice to worry about during Christmas time. And second, with a 13-foot Jack, real quick, I'm worried how long is that thing gonna last? That's why I don't want to get fabric props because they're gonna rip and tear, just like with inflatables and whatnot. And those things are up endlessly.
If his arm moves, I bet it's the right arm, the one that does not have the star in it.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought too.
I think it might look inappropriate if the other one moves.
Maybe it's just a dummy model and not some teasers of it.
I mean, if his head moves left and right, that'd be cool.
Maybe his mouth moves.
There's room for that mouth to move. The bottom jaw could definitely move. And if you just look at how the fabric is underneath it, I don't know. It just looks like it's got fold marks from going up and down. I could be totally wrong there.
Maybe a Rudolph one would come out.
Animatronic Rudolph and Friends. That'd be perfect.
Rudolph and Friends.
Alex, is that the last one?
Nope. Hopefully not.
I'm going to have to. It wasn't moving, so give me a minute.
Rudolph and Friends.
I'm looking at the tab box real quick. Alex, that's all I got.
I'll send you a new link.
Okay.
What the heck?
Josh, it's awful quiet. Say something.
Morning.
Say something.
I want more inflatables.
I'm working on it, guys.
I want more soundbox inflatables.
Here we go.
Hopefully, there's 2024 soundbox inflatables.
All right.
Oh, of course, you had to talk about that, don't you?
I love colossal inflatables. What can I say?
That's so similar to the at-home one.
You know who we haven't seen anything from yet, and I thought we'd see something by now. Well, we know that.
Hamburger.
You just said it.
Hamburger Schlemmer.
Yep, Hamburger Schlemmer.
Well,
But here's the thing: my favorite inflatable from last year was that Frosty from Hamburger Schlemmer, and so I'm hoping for one big, good thing from them. because they're capable of it.
Take a guess, year.
Oh gosh, give me a hint.
I had a sound box.
Oh gosh, I shouldn't know.
You got one for free.
The Oregon, the Haunted
Yes.
Mansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
My second favorite was that a Sam.
All right, do you guys have anything else to say about these two?
No.
Okay. This one, the Whoville.
No. Thumbs down.
I don't know why it not giving you like current acts. Like I'm changing it as we speak. Is that not showing up?
Here, I'll let you mess with it a little bit, and we'll just go back. One retailer we haven't talked about is Walmart.
Them and Big Lots. Let's talk about Big Lots. You guys see the Big Lots stuff?
I think I saw a picture of it, but I didn't see anything.
They got a new pop-up tube store, and should I say they're getting it, and they have a that Jack Mountain from 2019. They're getting that this year.
All right, let me just work on this real fast, and I'll just send it
go.
to you complete.
Well, I'm going to mess with the chats because I haven't got to focus too much on them. When is the big live stream? It is next Wednesday.
Someone says Big Lots is dropping all of its Halloween tomorrow. Now, how do we know if that's true or not? Because I know someone said Target is dropping on Sunday, Depot's dropping on Thursday. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't confirm.
Christmas Carol decorations. Yeah, don't have many of those.
Now, Rob, I got a question for you. Let's talk about Hemmicker Slimmer real quick. What would you like to see from Hemmicker Slimmer this year?
Oof,
I think they'll do some sort of Rudolph thing.
I know what I want to see.
Something Rudolph-ish. But they want to make huge things. So I would take an 8 or 9 foot moon racer. What else do they have there? Watch him come out with a big Sam.
16-foot Sam.
Which I don't want.
We don't need it.
Yeah. I don't want a big Sam. He's not 16 feet.
Which Sam? Trick or Treat Sam or Sam the Snowman?
Sam the Snowman. I was talking about Christmas. I don't know.
I know what I would follow. Fucking Haywagon.
Their Halloween's kind of meh.
I like that big 18-foot archway with that sound box.
Well, the jack-o'-lantern, which is not made by Jimmy, is fantastic.
Yes. So is that archway.
That archway, we talking about the spider archway?
That's that tunnel. That's a nice one, but I'm talking about that 18-foot bat archway thing.
Oh, yeah. The spider one was on sale for like $149 there.
But now it's $350.
Yeah, it was over a month that it was on sale. I just don't have room for archways, so
several months. Yeah, you got the 2 haunted houses. The Sam's Club one and the Harry Potter one.
Yeah, I have those. But for Hanukkah, I have the tree. The tree is great. I've got Frosty. Frosty's great. I got the jack-o'-lantern. That's awesome. I got the Bumble. That's awesome. I got the gingerbread man. He's really good. I know you pay a premium for their stuff, but it's lifetime warranty.
Yes, and they stand by it too because I got my big pumpkin. He tore on me, and they sent me a new one for free.
What hat am I wearing? Butler University. It's where my daughter is running. She's a runner. She's running there on a scholarship in the fall, so I'm representing.
Rob,
what
do you think of that 20-foot tree I sent you? How's that one doing?
The 20-foot tree, the haunted tree?
Yes, from Haunted Hill Farm.
It still works perfect.
Good.
Here's a good one. I think Hamaker should make Colossal Miser Brothers.
Not colossal, but like medium sized ones. That's another one of them.
Like a
Miser
13-foot.
Brothers. The year of our no, not year of our Santa Claus is coming to town. That younger Santa, I would love to see one of him. And same with other characters like Winter Warlock. I think that's one. Burgermeister. All of them. I love to see inflatables of.
All right, Rob, I'm gonna send it to you.
I'm gonna answer the question. Yes, that he has a Jack Skellington shirt on.
All right, let me send this to you. Hopefully this is going to work.
Rob, what's going to be your first 2024 Halloween inflatable pictures?
My first, like the first one I review.
First 2024 Halloween inflatable pictures.
Pictures?
No. What's going to be your first 2024 Halloween inflatable pictures?
Oh, purchase. Gotcha. I'm thinking. You might not like my answer.
Nothing.
There's nothing I want. There's one thing I want Halloween wise, and it is
the
not
mayor
an
car.
inflatable.
The mayor car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Which is sad that I forgot about that. But yeah, there's that. But I want the Zero animatronic. And
yes, we have. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to leave that.
And the Finkelstein. And the Finkelstein animatronic.
Nope, I don't want animatronics. I want inflatables.
But I might not get Finkelstein. I'm definitely getting Zero, but I got to really see Finkelstein before I can decide.
Dr. Finkelstein. He's expensive. He's going to be expensive, and I want him. But
is it Finkelstein or Finkelstein?
The second one, Stein.
All right, I will say it correctly from now on.
Everyone says Finkelstein or Finkelstein, or some people say some other things, but
Finkelstein makes sense. Frankenstein makes sense. Okay. All right, there you go. What about the Snoopy car? Yay or nay?
Thumbs down. Well, that's a Lucas one. That's a Lucas Eats Jimmy Guy one.
At least it's got lights that light up.
Yeah, I like those realistic lights. I like the helicopter too.
What about the kangaroo?
Yes, I like the kangaroo. Thumbs up for the kangaroo.
Just so random.
I want the kangaroo. No, I don't.
I don't want any of
these
heads.
The Black Friday ones are a huge disappointment. Those are the Black Friday ones, and and the Grinch has a base fan, I believe. I'm not too sure. I know Frosty and the Darth Vader, they have Jeep fans.
Think about this. So they're pitching ideas around a table or through email, and someone says, "Hey, for Black Friday, let's just
make a bunch of heads."
Yeah, heads. Like bus. We'll have bus and whatnot. Yeah, we'll have bus in the yards.
Never done that before. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's have bus. Okay.
I bet it's the same person who picks out like the Home Depot inflatables.
No, they're different buyers.
I know. I'm just saying, like that same caliber of like terrible taste.
Unfortunately, Home Depot's animatronic sales is what killed Home Depot's inflatable sales.
I know.
At least they didn't all go to shit.
That's the thing that sucks. How well the animatronics are doing. The inflatable, because of that, the inflatables are like, yeah, we don't care about inflatables.
They're an afterthought.
If they could, they would write out inflatables. I'm dead serious. If they could, they would get rid of inflatables at Depot. There's no question.
Well, they make a killing off the animatronics.
I know, and it's all about money. Whether anyone wants to admit it or not, it's all about money, and that's the only reason why they have them. It's all about money.
And the following for animatronics is like quadruple the following for inflatables. And
I know.
Social media attention, all that stuff is so much bigger with that, and that is just better for Home Depot, and I get it.
Particularly Spirit Halloween. That's
Yeah, they don't even need inflatables.
You just say Spirit Halloween. What comes to your mind? Fucking animatronics. Don't get me wrong. I love them. It's just like,
My issue with animatronics is just storage. Like,
yeah, I know storage, and then you can't. I don't know why people go so obsessed with them when they're indoor use only. What good is that? These things are 6 foot tall. You're dropping $400 on these things, $300-400 on these things, and they say indoor use only on them. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I like them. I just,
Yeah, me too.
I don't have room for them. Just a few.
Yes.
I've got the 13-foot Jack, and I've got Sally, the regular Jack and Sally, and I've got the man-eating plant. Gosh, I don't have any room for anything else.
I got too many life sizes. I can't even name them all.
I got the stacked pumpkins. I got 2 sets of those.
They're making a new one this year, and the skulls are coming back.
Yeah, the stacked pumpkins are great though because they do store well. All right, let's look at what's next.
Thumbs down.
Okay, but I gotta say this: the elf one, I don't think I would get it, but I respect that. Just because we've only had one Buddy the Elf inflatable, and it's the photorealistic thing.
3 or 4 different models, but this and the Car Buddy one too. But this one here has a base fan at least and a different character.
Yeah.
Rob, I sent you a new slideshow.
Oh, new one. Okay. Almost there. Got it.
Yeah, okay. Buddy the Elf. What is it? Christmas Vacation and Christmas Story. I'm just getting sick of those licenses. It's just like the Minions. It's just getting old and repetitive very quickly.
Christmas Vacation, there's just
too many clocks and whatnot.
There's only so much you could do. Here's the thing with like an elf inflatable. That's a huge Christmas movie, so people are going to recognize that. Adults and stuff are going to recognize that. So I see why you would make an inflatable. All right, so I forgot about this one. I'm glad you put that in there. So that Charlie Brown one is awesome.
I forgot about the Slayer. I don't want to get it back as a costume because I'm poor.
I might get the sleigh and just give the other Yukon the year off because it'd be nice to just kind of change it up a little bit. But the Charlie Brown scene that one's phenomenal.
I wish I had a half of that one.
We lost Alex.
Oh noes.
There you go.
Am I here?
Yep, you're still here.
Sweet.
There we go.
All right, let me go back. Wait, because I was wondering why you weren't saying anything. Okay, here you go.
Perfect. Beautiful.
I was saying how much I forgot about the Charlie Brown scene and how cool I think it is.
Slay's a cheap fan.
It's contender for inflatable of the year.
But here's the thing. It's like inflatables still belong to Christmas. And then Halloween is all animatronics.
That's bingo. It's like Christmas, they know what they can do. Christmas, they have, you know what I mean? Christmas, they're doing well with inflatables and whatnot. Even when COVID hit and whatnot. Halloween, they're slowly fading away.
It goes back to what Alex was saying, how there's an untapped market in the Christmas scene for animatronics, but at the same time, if you think about Halloween, like Halloween is kind of, it's for kids, but it is kind of an adult holiday too. Like adults love Halloween, and definitely Christmas is still like fun, kiddie type. It's for the kids, and that's where inflatables I think shine. And so I think that's why, because when I think about all the inflatables I want this year, they're almost all for Christmas. Minus
if you go back to 2018, look at Lowe's, look at Home Depot, especially 2017 and whatnot. Look at how much they had. They had like 15, 16, 17 base fans to choose from. Now they only got like 5. Like, what? You know, they barely got anything to choose from. You know, Lowe's in 2018 had 4 different dragons to choose from. They had several archways. In 2017, they had Soundbox one, the haunted house. You know, they had tunnels, 16 footers. You know, all these ones. What are you doing? You know, and then at home, I didn't really have at home and whatnot. But 17 and back, at home was really good and whatnot. And then 18, they started going downhill a little bit, but still, I mean, they had nice stuff. What else? Walmart was still good and whatnot because they had that clown archway and they had it's just a shame and whatnot. Once COVID hit, it changed for the bad. 2020, everything wiped out. Same with 2021. 2022, Inflatables, everything was there. 5%.
So Alex said something that's I think important when you talk about inflatables. He said that the Peanuts is a contender for inflatable of the year. Do you agree or disagree?
But I didn't see the full lineup when we at home. We still got to see Walmart.
Yeah, I think at home we'll definitely have some giant 20 and a half.
Yeah.
It's
new
coming.
That archway or whatnot. Maybe a new one of that. A new sound.
I could see that happening. There's going to be some huge at-home inflatable that we all talk about.
Yeah. What if Charlie Brown was animated?
It needs a sound box more than an animation.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I hate to say.
It doesn't really need to be animated. Like there's nothing on it that I think needs to move. Really, you know.
I mean, here's the thing, though. What's it called? I mean, I hate to say it. That's what Bluetooth speakers are for anymore.
Okay, next.
That is an immediate purchase for me.
Green Oogie Boogie.
I know. I kind of like the other one better, to be honest.
Well, you know, it's weird. We didn't get no brown Oogies for Halloween. We get a bunch for Christmas, but none for Halloween.
See, I wouldn't get the Oogie because I think Oogie in an inflatable works. So I would just put the big giant Oogie that I have next to these guys. But the Finkelstein is good. I want to see what he does though.
He's good, but he is tiny.
Yeah, he's little. But
he's like maybe 4 feet tall. Little. Yeah, he's like 3.5, 4 feet tall.
Yeah. He's a maybe for me. Zero's not in this picture. 0 is a definite because I needed a good 0 anyways.
Yeah, 0 will be something I pick up on Wednesday.
I'm not going to get this right now just because it's
just Thursday morning.
What about this one? Do you think it's a costume or do you think it's a new one?
No, it's a costume. It's confirmed.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. I think it's such a missed opportunity. Not like that would be because guys,
here we go.
Wait, can we go back to Jack real fast?
Yeah, maybe. I gotta get out of it.
Stand by.
Hi guys.
Good morning.
Shoot.
Oh, that's the person that did like the snow globe.
Which one are you?
I got banned.
Did Rob kick you out?
I think somebody did. It was like you got.
Right.
Okay, what I wanted to say about Jack was I was actually able to get a second 13-foot Jack last year during the sale. And so my idea, it won't be this year, it'll have to be next year, but I've got a year-long worth of planning to do for a really intricate NBC display. It's going to be like the biggest task or job I've done in a long time. So I think it would be really cool to have in the display you've got that jack, but on another side, you can kind of walk through and transport yourself to the other, like kind of farther along in the film. And so it would be really cool to have both Santa Jack and just also regular Jack at this scale, because it's such a show-stopping piece, and to get two of them is great.
Yeah, it is a very cool piece. One that I thought would have sold a lot better than it did.
I'm shocked it didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
That's expensive animatronics, folks.
Anything on this?
I love snow globes. I'm glad they're back, and I like that right one too.
The snow pellets is going to be very popular.
I had that deep sea diver.
I need to get the witch.
That was extremely expensive, and I'm not spending that much more money for props unless they're 12-footers. I thought about
Still
getting
gotta
that
get the
shovel
bone
guy,
collector
but
and the witch.
Divers.
My hope is to get a lot of the sea, like the deep sea diver, because it's so cool. Like I want to get a lot of the sea stuff during a sale, because I feel like everybody's doing a sea theme this year. I didn't want to have the same thing as everybody else.
Well, I did that last with the dead water, but
I could see them making Disney villains that look like this type of stuff.
They need that, man. Talk about an untapped market.
Yeah.
someone
Can you
said
imagine just
Ursula.
having
Someone
like
said
a
Ursula.
Maleficent or something, like a life-size
Maleficent.
servo Maleficent,
Someone
or
said
Evil
Ursula.
Queen,
Remember
or
in the beginning,
Jafar.
January or February?
Jafar, the
name
evil
all the-
queen,
you can name all the
Hades. You could do Hades.
I can.
I have
can name
no
all
idea
the
what
scenes.
villains you guys are even talking about.
Hades
I don't watch Disney movies.
is from Hercules.
Okay,
The evil queen is from Snow White.
I've heard
Rob
of
is
her.
a big Disney.
I think I have an inflatable of her. That green one.
Ursula's from Little Mermaid.
Okay, no, that's
You
Maleficent.
know that one.
Well, yeah, that's the octopus.
Maleficent would be huge.
That's that green. Oh, is that the green one? That's the one I have. Then Corella, then Evil Queen. Oh, that's the one that has
Cruella,
poison apple.
Jafar from Aladdin. Like, there's a ton you could do.
Captain Hook. That would be a neat one.
And they
I
would
think-
sell, probably.
What's the Dr. Facilius? What's it called?
Facilia.
I'm
Doctor-
surprised they haven't done Hocus Pocus life size.
What's his
Facilier,
name?
or- It's like a Cajun, a French pronunciation, like Facilier or Facilier.
Yeah. What I was gonna say. I think if they do, Maleficent has to be number one. That's got to be the first one they do.
I agree.
I was gonna say
That
Ursula
one is
because
so unique looking.
I was gonna say Ursula because someone said, remember in January, February, at one of the groups that Ursula was gonna come to Lowe's. Remember?
Inflatable or as an animatronic?
A life size.
Wow. That
You
would
could
be
do it.
amazing.
It had to be kind of wide.
It would have been great for Ursula to take the place of the Kraken. The Kraken, sorry. You know what I'm talking about? The static blow
Oh,
mold.
yeah, yes. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Release the Kraken. That's all I had. I mean, there's more, but
No, that's cool, and that's perfect because we're gonna be back at this next
Yes.
week for the Orange Thursday.
We'll probably be doing a Wednesday night, I guess, or maybe
it would
Tuesday
have to
night.
be. It'll have to be Wednesday night.
Wednesday
Yeah.
night, probably around the same time-ish, or however we want to do
We
that.
should have more people on for that. Hopefully,
Yeah,
maybe
get Lucas
Jake or
on, get
Lucas
Jake
can
on.
chime in.
Yep, we'll have more guests that night.
That'll be a very exciting night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll know.
So
we'll
much
know what's coming out
anticipation.
at least, unless something. Because here's the thing. Remember last year and whatnot. Because Inflatables, nobody cares about Inflatables, unfortunately. Remember that turkey and whatnot.
So, tell it like it is. No one gives a shit.
It's true. It's true. They just picked them out because they kind of have to. Because life sizes, they're number one and whatnot. Inflatables, screw them. Remember with that turkey, that Santa sitting on the turkey, or that turkey sitting on the Santa, that just popped up. No one showed that. No one posted on it, whatnot. And the 4-footers and whatnot, they won't come in. They won't come in online. They'll just be in stores only. Remember, like that 4-foot cat, the 4-foot pumpkin, the skeleton boy. They're in store only.
Yeah. All right. So, are you guys ready to wrap this one up? Especially since we're going to be.
Yes,
I think
sir.
so. I think we want to save a lot of Home Depot. There's going to be so much to talk about with them.
Let's save till
Save
Wednesday.
it.
All right, guys.
Target Sunday, so that's gonna be a fun day too.
Thanks for joining in. Chat box was pretty busy all night, so good job with that. Alex, thanks for putting the slideshow together. Josh,
I was cranking it out real quick. That's why it's all sloppy.
Of course.
And then we will see everybody next week. Check out our channels for like the actual time, but it'll be sometime around 8 or after. I'll just tell you that.
I'll have to get a poster made. I wanted every year we do this. Like I've got like 3 posters.
Yeah,
I've got 3 posters, and I want to keep the tradition alive. So I'll have to get working on that soon.
How about a new shirt too? That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I just don't know if it'll be here in time.
Earlier.
That is true.
Well, they announced it so late. It's like we have no warning. Like we'll be lucky to get a poster at all, you know. But I'll do it.
But still, we still got last year's one.
All right, guys. I'll see you all next week.
Yes, we will.
Take care.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for watching.
See y'all.